Yo, what's going on, people? Just left the gym. I want to just walk over to Publix and get me a little snack after my long workout. Yeah, I just bench pressed 210 pounds. I don't know if I'm going to make it to 300. I don't know. And honestly, I don't think that's really necessary to bench that much. It's like Kevin Hart said, like, bro, why do you keep lifting weights? Like, you won already. Go home, bro. What's the purpose of lifting 325 pounds? But I may get there, and I'm a vegan vegetarian. I'm trying to get more vegan. But let me tell you what I just did. Now I know you like, man. I'm gonna take these off so you don't know so you know that I'm telling the truth, because when people blink and they're always looking around, they're not telling the truth. Like, I know I over like the past year, had these things on all day. Over the past year, I grew up here. I'm a lot more assertive now. I'm a lot more about my business. I was a real pushover. And I attribute that to the fact that I didn't have a lot of male role models in my life. Everything was like, I ain't gonna make it like I have a father, but we didn't really see eye to eye. And everything that I'm learning right now comes from other men online that I watch and I learn from. But make a long story short, I want to just jump in the shower before I leave, because like I'm real sweaty. I was running on the treadmill. I was running because I did over 200 pounds, and I want to lose my gut too. But anyway, long story short, coming out the shower, because like I said, I'm real sticky. And this dude, this ginger looking guy, I'm coming out and the water is just running. For like, when I got out, I heard the water run. I'm like, okay, nobody's in there. So as I'm just telling myself, okay, this is irritating as fuck. I got OCD. I don't like it when shit is just being put to waste. So I'm just looking at it. I'm like, okay, when 30 seconds go by, I'm gonna say like, can you turn that off, please? I didn't want to be rude, but I'm just like, you're wasting fucking resources. You're wasting water. You're wasting potential bath water. That shit can be used for other people. So I just tell him, like, I didn't even wait for the 30 seconds. I just said, hey, yo, I said, can you turn that off? Like, can I turn that off? I said, can I turn it off? But it sounded like I said, can you turn it off? He did the minute I just said something. And he was like, I'm looking for my lock. I forgot, he said, I'm looking for my lock, because he was looking around for some shit. Like, somebody was going to break in his locker and take whatever he had. But that felt so good to say something, to stand up for something that you believe in, and they do it. If only if I had that kind of courage when I worked in that fuck ass nursing home. And I still think about it to this day. Maybe things would have been a lot different. But I understand too, I just benched like 210 pounds. Plus, when I was working, I watched Hidden Colors 1 through 2. I didn't get through the third part series. But I got all this fucking, I'm lifting weights. I got Tariq Nasheed documentaries. I mean, damn, I'm watching a bunch of Black history. So yeah, I'm gonna be a little angry. But yeah, he turned it off. And just so I ain't gonna make it like I'm just picking on him. Anytime somebody, I'm gonna go this way, somebody like sags their pants, anytime anybody ever is sagging their pants in my face, I will say something. I will say like, yo, can you pull your pants up? I told somebody at the last job, I don't think that shit's cool. Put these back on. I don't think it's cool to sag your pants in front of another man, because we're men. I mean, I don't know what a woman feels about another man, but I don't think she likes when guys sag their pants, and I don't. I think it's disrespectful. It's like you're showing your ass to me. But yeah, that felt kind of good, because I have this belief that I don't kill anything. I don't waste shit that I feel can be used. And a lot of people don't value the limited resources that we have today. So that's why I stood up and said something. Now, I'm slowly building a little more sympathy and compassion for humanity. If I'm ever in a situation where I feel I gotta stand up and say something, I will. Because I'm just gonna say it like this. A lot of people in my family, I ain't gonna say no names, if they saw some fuck shit going on, they would stay silent about it. They wouldn't stand up. Like, I'm the type who will stand up. Before, I was just the type that would stand up to an extent. I wouldn't stand up all the way, but I would. But now, if I feel something isn't right, I'm going to stand up for myself and for others that I feel is wrong. Not everybody, but for people that I feel can't speak for themselves, I will. But I was just me and my mom, we're not like arguing or anything. But I just respectfully told her, if you witness something going on, like something bad, and you knew about it, I don't feel like you would say much to like end it from happening. And I only say that because if you attend a church and you know all the things that go on in churches, the history of the black church, and you don't say nothing about what goes on, or you work in a nursing home or jail or prison, and you don't stand up for the people that suffer in there, because your ass doesn't have this, you don't have to live there like they do. That's a 24-hour hotel for them. But if you don't stand up for things that you feel is wrong, you're just as guilty. As Dr. King would say, if you stay silent, you are just as guilty. It's like the only police officer I can respect is that guy from California, the Christopher Dorner, the one, and I don't give a fuck, the one who went on that shooting spree, who was speaking out against the LAPD. That's the only cop that I can respect. Because if you know things are going on that's shady, that isn't right, and you allowed to go on, you still work there, you still collect your pay, you're just as guilty as people doing it. And I'm gonna say this: everybody who, we always attribute, white police to black suspects or black people. I say the same for the blacks who work in nursing homes and mistreat white people. If you know this shit is going on and you don't say nothing, you're just as guilty as the people that's doing it. Because Dr. King said, if you don't say nothing, you are just as guilty. Yeah, that's almost 8 minutes of video. Yeah, I just wanted to say that because I was like, man, I mean, I do stand up for myself. I don't talk anymore. I don't say shit to people. I'm just not the same person that started this channel. But when I do talk and I feel something isn't right or something I don't like, yeah, I'm gonna say something now. I'm gonna stand up for what I believe in, and that's what I advocate. Anybody that watch this video, if you have a principle, belief system, stand on that shit. We got a lot of scary ass people in this world, and I want to be the one of the few people who actually does something when I feel something isn't right. But one more time, shouts out to Tariq Nasheed, King Flex. I already saw Hidden Colors 1 through 3, but I just wanted to play it when I was at work today. And that shit was off the chain, man. I just wish he would, not like you don't watch this video, I just wish he would stop going back and forth with trolls. Because it's like, I just want to be honest, it's not really entertaining at all. If he was a comedian and he didn't know nothing any better, that's what I would expect. But all of the knowledge that he dropped in Hidden Colors, he's wasting his talent going back and forth with trolls. Because honestly, I don't really find it funny. I don't. With his his knowledge and his talent, I don't find that shit funny. Now, if it was Chris Rock or Nick Cannon, that's what I expect. But him going back and forth with people, I don't like it at all. I don't like that concept. But I'm about to go back. I'm gonna go inside, get me a little after workout snack. Peace.